Welcome to the Humanhood. This is a podcast and a movement dedicated to creating a better world through our existence and igniting a deeper humanhood. I'm your host, Joanna Dryling, and I am so excited and so grateful to have you here. And I hope you enjoy the show. And if you do, please like and subscribe and share it out to the world so we can continue to ignite a deeper humanhood. Enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Humanhood. Oh my gosh. I literally couldn't even explain to you how absolutely excited I am to be sharing this podcast with you today and bringing this to you. For those who do not know, the name The Humanhood has actually been with me for probably over 5 years now. And it has always presented itself as a movement, as a cause to live better on an individual level, and then also to allow that individual evolution to ignite a revolution of love and of heart and, the thing that we really need on this planet, and be the kindness and the love and the peace that we need, and to really allow your evolution to be a ripple effect. And that's what this podcast is in essence about. And 2023, after sitting with this community for so long, I finally decided to actually start a community and a membership, and I had one person join, and then we ended up dissolving it. But the mission of the humanhood has always remained so alive within me. And oh my gosh, the way that I feel that it is so important for us to have it now more than ever. And I hate that statement because we've been saying it so much for 5 years now, more than ever, la, 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 la. But the reality is like truly our humanity at the end of 2025, throughout 2025, has been at a precipice point more than it ever has been, in my opinion. And there is the division of the two worlds happening, where there is the people trying to live from love, and then there's the people living from hate. And frankly, the more that I sit here and the more that I watch, especially over the last year, there is so much hate. And the humanhood is about love. The humanhood is about loving other humans simply because they are human. And the humanhood is about evolving yourself so that every human's experience becomes better, because it is that deep. Like, we are all a part of this collective ocean, and this collective ocean, like, we are a drop in this collective ocean. But because we are a part of the collective ocean, what I do impacts what you do. And my wasted time is your wasted time. And I don't necessarily believe in wasted time, but there is time that, like, I feel like I have lost over the last few years. And yes, that is a whole podcast episode in and of itself, because my journey has been really, frankly, wayward. But if you know me, then that's just the vibe. And I am, excuse the verbiage, a fuck around and find out type person. And generally, finding out is not the best news. And anywho, and that's my evolution. But progressively, what I've been doing over that time is loving more, growing with more integrity, living with more integrity, being kinder, and calling myself forward in the ways that I need to call myself forward. Oh my gosh, taking radical responsibility for my life. And in a way I hadn't done before, right? And so that to me is like so much of what the humanhood is about. That to me is so much of like what we are meant to do right now. If you have a heart on this planet, and like if you're a human, you have a heart, but there is like, people are so disconnected from their heart that they forget that they're human sometimes. And they forget that like another person is human in front of them. And there's just so much like, deep dehumanization, deep hate, like all this stuff. And like, am I just, a pageant queen who wants world peace? By damn it, I am. I really am. Am I a hippie who just wants peace and love? Like, yeah, I really kind of am. I really kind of am. And I mean, we can't even say kind of. We can't even say kind of. Like, it's full fledged, okay? And like, I don't care because we need it. We need the world. We need this in our world more than we need anything else, in my opinion. We need more heart. We need more love. We need poor people caring for other people because that is how this world gets better. The world gets better by us being better. The world gets better. And it's not like growth for the sake of growth. It's evolution that's intentional. It's meeting your present reality, however your present reality like wants you to operate and move. And we need to stop getting so fixated on evolving ourselves and quote unquote fixing ourselves and bettering ourselves. And also the reality is that the evolution that we take part in, it stays within the whole collective. And that is part of what can help us evolve. And the other aspect of what can help us evolve is parents. And us, these people who do care about the world, the kind people, the smart, intelligent people having babies and parenting in a way, like parenting, period, because guaranteed a kind-hearted, integrous human is going to parent better than the generations before us, guaranteed. And there are a lot of millennials who are scared of it, and that will be a whole podcast episode because I believe it is vitally important that we have that type of a conversation. And that is the type of conversations that we are going to be having on this podcast. We have to be talking about how we don't end up like the plot of Idiocracy. I mean, I'm serious. That's like serious things, people. And like, that's a horror film, in my opinion. The Idiocracy, if you haven't seen this film, I think it's on Amazon now. I have no idea. Netflix? Oh, it's on Netflix now. Because Netflix sees what's up. But that's a horror film, in my opinion. And it's already happening. Like, that film... Anyway, I digress. That film happens in 35 or something like that, or like 30 in the year like 3000. Yes, in the year 3000. I can't even remember I don't even remember the lyrics. Wow. Millennial girly pops, please forgive me. But for real. And it's happening way sooner because like, do you talk anyway? These years, like they just don't. I'm like, some of them do not have a vocabulary, and I'm like, Idiocracy is happening so much sooner than we think it is. And yeah, that is what the humanhood is about. And genuinely, if you listen to the trailer, then you know. But this podcast is so much more than a podcast. And I laugh because it's me, and I am always like, if there's anything about me, I'm always going to go deeper. And it's always going to be deeper to me because life is that deep. And that's what the humanhood is about. It's so much deeper than a movement, it's so much deeper than a podcast. It's so much deeper than even just a community. It is a movement of people who are living and being kinder to the humanhood. You know, there's like familyhood, motherhood, parenthood, fatherhood, sisterhood, brotherhood. You know what we need? A humanhood. And we've forgotten it. And that is what this podcast is dedicated towards, is the remembrance of our humanhood and how innately important it is to ignite a deeper humanhood by how we walk in the world and who we be in the world. Who we be in the world has a profound impact for everybody that we walk about with, anybody we interact with. You could brighten and make somebody's day. You can make somebody believe in love, and not like romantic love, but you can make somebody believe in kindness just by the way that you operate with them. And the humanhood needs that. Our humanhood needs that. And that is what the humanhood is all about. So welcome to our first episode. And I'm so excited to see where this journey takes us. It is going to be one wild ride because this is about every human, and because this is a movement to ignite a deeper humanhood, and it's about creating a better world through our existence, it is a collective, systemic community. Like, this could be about anything. really. So prepare yourselves. But I'm excited to talk about how architecture can shape us, how like somatics, there's just so much here. And like sociology, and like if I can get some people, I want to talk to some like people. So if you have some recommendations for podcast podcast guests, hit your girl up on Instagram, send me an email at and not at Love Joannaland, but lovejoannaland at gmail.com is where you can find me and my team. So send me any suggestions, send me any topic suggestions, anything that you really want me to talk about. I am so excited because I'm really like, this podcast is so much different than the last podcast, and I can already feel it in this one episode, in the trailer, and all of the things. And I can feel that we are really on this precipice here, and I can feel that it's not just about a finite little thing, and it's not just me spewing like what it is that I want to share from my own noggin. I really want to take part in like research and understanding things on a deeper level, and like how we can really, guess what, make this world a better place through our existence. So I love you. I am so grateful for you. If this ignited you and your deeper humanhood in some way, I invite you to subscribe. I invite you to share it out with the world. And I hope we continue to ignite a deeper humanhood. I'll see you soon.